Hi, my name is Father Mark McCormick. I'm the Director of Stewardship and Vocations for the Diocese of Rapid City. I wanted to invite you personally to this year's 2017 Stewardship Summit, being held September 29th and 30th at our beautiful retreat center at Terra Santa in Rapid City. But before you decide, I want you to take a few minutes just to listen to some of the testimonies of those who participated in last year's summit.
My name is Todd Tobin, and I live in a small village in the central Black Hills called Silver City. One of the takeaways that I brought, and there was many from last year's summit, one of the main takeaways that I brought from last year's summit was on gifting and giving, and not just tithing in a 10% fashion, but many different ways that we can give, and that they're all equally important. And just because we serve at the church doesn't mean that we are free to then not have to give financially. But it's the giving of ourselves. And it's the whole encompassing experience of being a Catholic to help ensure that this great way of life that Jesus brought to us and his disciples then disseminated throughout the world, it's our then responsibility, was the takeaway that I had in a different perspective that I didn't have before, that I today have a responsibility to help maintain this, not just give my money, but of my time and my money, and most importantly of my heart. And that was something that was extremely clear, and it was beautiful.
Hi, my name is Carol Pond. I am from Fort Pierre and a member of St. John the Evangelist in Fort Pierre. And I heard so many good things about the summit 2 years ago that I decided to come this year. And it was a very good experience. I attended several different sessions and enjoyed them all. There were lots of variety to choose from. So that was probably the most difficult part of it. I think anyone who comes to the summit would receive from it. There's something for everyone. Like I said before, there's just so many different things to choose from. That might be one of the hardest things. But I really think that there is something for everyone who comes, and everyone would get something out of it.
My name is Cathy Bricky. I'm a parishioner at St. John the Baptist Parish in Custer. I just thought it was for the people that are really involved in the church and not the everyday person in the pew. It's wonderful that I came here to learn more about my faith, about the ancestors, the strong men in the faith and strong women that had that belief in God, and they're trying to pass that on to us. And I felt like that was really worth my time. I could have done all kinds of things on a Saturday afternoon, but it was really worth it.
I'm Deb, and this is my husband Russ Leatherman, and we attend church at St. Michael's in Hermosa.
Yeah, it all started about 2 years ago when Deborah joined the church, and I had been away from the church for many years. And Deborah went through RCIA here, and I joined her, and we both came back to the church just full of energy and excitement to be back. And that year, 2 years ago, we went to the summit just to see what it was about, more curiosity than anything else. And we had a wonderful experience then. And so last year, when we heard that the summit was going to be scheduled again, we absolutely wanted to be part of it again. If I could invite anybody to come out to the retreat, to come to the summit, it wouldn't be parish leadership, it would just be the parishioner. Those folks that come to church once a week on Sunday, they get an hour once a week and then they go home. This is very enlightening, very heart-lifting. It's just a good experience to come and spend time with people from other parishes and the clergy, and just have a chance to workshop some talks and brainstorm some ideas on how we can reach out as a church within our community and love those people in our community that may not be part of our parish. And in doing that, we'll draw people to want to know more about our church and get them to the door.
My name is Kim Smith, and I am from Our Lady of Perpetual Help. And I came to Summit last year basically because a friend reached out and invited me. As I was considering attending, I considered all the different ways we invest in ourselves, whether it's in our family lives, our education, health club memberships, vacations, and I considered how this would be an investment in my spiritual life. I felt like God was saying to me, just take a little bit of time and your energy and your effort and come and I will bless it. And so I did attend Summit for those reasons. I didn't really know what to expect in coming to Summit. I'd never been to a Catholic conference before. And I can say that it exceeded my expectations, 100+%. I felt extremely welcomed, and just coming into, I was in RCIA this last year, and I remember walking in and thinking, I'm not even Catholic yet, why am I here? And within about 15 to 20 minutes, those kinds of worries dissipated completely. And as I went through the weekend and I met people and was engaged in the workshops and in the keynote speakers and in Mass, it became so abundantly clear that God was using this time to further my relationship with Him, and that investment that I was making, He was returning that to me in so many wonderful ways. So yes, it met my expectations and exceeded them completely.
In the end, the 2017 Stewardship Summit is turning out to be another great event like last year. Our keynote speakers are Tony Brandt and Chris Stewart from Casting Net Ministries out of Wichita, Kansas. They've been working as a team the last 15 years, speaking nationally. They have some great insights, and they present with a sense of warmth and humor, and they will help us to understand more fully the third lens of our stewardship initiative, dedicated discipleship. We have some wonderful workshops this year as well. Bishop Gruss will speak about listening to the Holy Spirit, the power of the Mass. Our favorite speaker last year was Father Jonathan Dillon. He will have a whole new set of saint stories to inspire us. There will also be a workshop on encountering Jesus on those who are living in the margins. And I will be hosting a workshop on proven strategies of how to bring your adult children back to the church. A new addition to this year's summit is a children's track and a youth track, because the Stewardship Summit is for everyone. And so I really encourage you, invite you to bring your families to this year's Stewardship Summit. And I hope to see you at the summit.